Today, I want to share with you a simple but fun habit. I don't exactly remember where I picked it up, but as an introvert, it's completely changed the way I handle basic conversations. And it has saved me from talking about the weather more times than I can count. A few weeks ago, I was at work and I had a video call with two of my other colleagues. They were both working remotely, and I was in the office that day. And one of them had his background blurred, but the other didn't. And behind him was what looked like a music room. I could see at least 3, maybe 4 stringed instruments on the wall. A couple of guitars, some European looking, I couldn't identify what it was, stringed instrument, and what I was pretty sure was the corner of a banjo. There might have even been a piano behind him. Again, not 100% sure. My mind was racing though, and we were just starting the meeting, so you know the script. Hi, how are you? Good, you, great. How's your day going? Blah, 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 blah. Every introvert's worst nightmare, and we can't get over this routine. It drives me nuts. And so I've learned this trick to ask a question. So once we were getting started, I said, hey, just real quick before we get going, how many instruments are in the room that you're in right now? This guy's face lit up. He immediately grabbed his laptop camera and started panning the camera around the room. There were 5 stringed instruments hanging on the wall. It was a baby grand piano behind him, and then as he turned the camera, there was a full drum set. He started telling us about all of them, how long he'd been playing, which one he likes most often, and then my other coworker asked a great question. What was the first instrument you learned to play? And suddenly, we weren't just talking about guitars. We were talking about how he started on the saxophone, and he actually sold that saxophone in college to buy a plane ticket to China to propose to the woman who is now his wife. And just like that, in under 3 minutes, our routine internal meeting turned into something different. It felt human. The work, it still got done, but something shifted. And here's what I realized. That one small question did 2 big things. First, it made the meeting smoother. We remembered we weren't just coworkers on a screen. We were people. Second, I learned something important about someone I work with. This guy I'm working with, he's an engineer, and he's excellent at what he does. But he's not just an engineer. He's a musician. He's a husband. He's a dad. He's someone who once sold his instrument for love. And that matters. So here's the habit to fold into your daily life. When you're in a low-stakes setting, an internal meeting, a casual conversation, the dentist office, the bank, wherever, ask one small, specific question about something you can see. Maybe it's a bracelet, a coffee mug, a framed photo, a book on the shelf, or the banjo in the background. Hey, what's the story behind that? Or how'd you get into that? Or what do you like most about it? It's simple, but it works. As an introvert, this is gold. Because here's the secret. You don't have to carry the conversation. You just have to listen. And you just have to open the door. People light up when they talk about something they care about. And when someone lights up, the entire dynamic changes. You're no longer performing small talk. You're witnessing passion. And there's something powerful about giving someone just 90 seconds to talk about something they love. It tells them, I see you. Not just your job, not just your role, but you. And this isn't about being invasive or manipulative. It's about being observant. Most of us are surrounded by clues about what matters most to us. We wear them, we display them, we put them on our desk and walls and our coffee cups. We quietly are inviting other people to ask. And when someone does, it kind of feels good. Now, there's the flip side. If someone asks you one of those questions, answer it. You don't have to give your life story, but give them something. If someone says, hey, I noticed your necklace, what's the story there? Don't shut it down with, it's nothing. Maybe it was a gift. Maybe it represents something to you, or maybe it's just your favorite color. But share a little. Because connections require participation from both sides. And here's the beautiful part. It takes 2, maybe 3 minutes. That's it. 2 to 3 minutes to shift a conversation from transactional to relational. 2 to 3 minutes to remember the humanity in the room. 2 to 3 minutes to build trust without really trying to build trust. We spend so much time trying to improve communication in the workplace and families and communities, but maybe it starts smaller than we ever thought. Maybe it starts with how many instruments are in the room. So here's my encouragement to you today. In your next low-pressure interaction, look around. Notice something specific and ask about it. Let someone light up a little bit. And if you're the one being asked, let yourself light up a little bit too. Because at the end of the day, we are not just job titles. We are collections of passions, stories, and half-forgotten saxophones. And sometimes all it takes to discover that is asking about the banjo.